what's going on, everybody? It's Sunday, late morning. Sun is shining. It's going to be in the 80s today in Florida. Just thought I'd go for a nice little cruise, take a little ride to the watering hole, see what's happening, see who's hanging out, do a little chit chat about the week. It's a really good week. I ordered a 32-foot extension pole for doing pressure washing. Wow. It's made out of carbon fiber. You can operate it with one hand and do 3-story buildings very comfortably. And you can hit a 4-story building with the right tips for light cleanup. If you just need to remove some algae, you can go ahead and put the 0060 tip on that, I'm sure, and hit probably 5 stories high with that 32 feet. It's actually 33 feet, and it's a remarkable product. I got a video of that on my other channel, Super Blast Pressure Washing. Go ahead and be sure to check that out. It says 32-foot extension pole on there. Very interesting video, to say the least. All right, well, this is going to be cruising through the country here. I think maybe, no, I don't see them yet. There's some longhorns out here that were out here right up against the fence a couple of weeks ago, and I missed filming them. I thought I'd be able to do it on the way back, but anyway, if they come up, I'll be right back. But until then, we'll see you when we get to a road we haven't been on yet. All right, I'm Don, and we're going through Brooksville. Okay, we got some Wile E. Coyote critters here on the side of the road. Got some goats. Look at these guys go at it, huh? You guys better get home. Never know what you're going to see in Brooksville. That was cool. I'm glad that the guy in the truck noticed them before I got up on them. Goats are very cool. All right, we'll be back. Yeah, and a lot of other things you'll find out here. Nice big open land. Great place for riding a motorcycle out here. Got a Coast Guard cutter over there in the air. Anyway, just giving you just little bits and pieces today. Try to keep the vlog down to a minimum instead of being too long. Nice piece of property there. Seems like a lot of people are out today. Beautiful day. All right, there goes that plane across the road. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, we'll stop here just for a second. I see a lot of blooms. Brooksville Ridge blueberries. It's going to be blueberry picking season soon. There's cows. How you doing, guys? But that's a big blueberry patch right there. One of the best foods for you. I eat them every morning with a bowl of oatmeal and some grapes or strawberries. Keeps you in good shape. Anyway, this road's cut through. It'll take us to Powell Road. I've talked about that many times. There's some cool properties through here. I don't believe I've had you guys on this road yet. People name their streets after themselves. It's Family Lane, so there's probably a few houses back there. A lot of families buy 20, 30 acres, put 2 or 3 houses. And that's how you become a family lane. All right. Just showing you a little cut through the roof. The woods back here. This is a nice little stretch of road here. This is Baton Road. Nice little pond. Look at that. Nice. Oh shit. Excuse my language, but you know, guys that mow should never blow grass and pine needles out in the road. Very dangerous for motorcyclists. Anyway, we do have hills here in Brooksville. Gonna chug on up the hill here. That's a nice looking place right there. We'll get up over the hill here. Nice barn. and we'll be back. A little bit more of Baton Road. These are the kind of roads that you really like to be on, you know, when it looks like this all the time. Get out for a little cruise. I'm only 10 minutes from this kind of stuff, so I'm very lucky. And we're going to be coming to Powell Road here. Somebody cleared all this out. They didn't do anything with it. And we'll be back. And here we are on Powell Road, one of the nicer roads in Brooksville to ride around on, close by the house. Got some nice hills, curves, really nice properties. Haven't seen as many bikes as I usually see on a Sunday, but that just means they're probably all up at the watering hole right now hanging out. And you'll see big groups of bikes riding together doing these loops they have up here. You get 15 to 20, sometimes even 30 sports bikes riding together. You just got to get out of their way because they're flying. These guys wear their leathers and they drag their knee. Good riders. You just got to watch out. Be courteous, that's all. I'm one of the old guys. I'm on my 650 Versus here, which, by the way, we'll stop and have a look at her here in a little bit. Maybe we'll stop here by the water tower, or we'll just go ahead and vlog it on up when we get to the watering hole. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take the back way right here. This used to be a blueberry field right over here. Somebody bought it and turned it into a grazing field for some cattle. There's the cell tower. We got some horses in here now. That's cool. That used to be a big blueberry farm. Ooh, nice old truck over there. That's a find. All right, we'll see you shortly. This is always a cool road. This is Lake Neff Road. Nice hilly road out in the middle of the woods. They got some really nice properties back here, nice and private. When you can look down the road and you don't see the house, that's what I want. I like to move to the mountains when I retire, or just find a second home and maybe find something with a mobile home on it, just something we can go, you know, go on vacation every month. Take a week and go on up. You know, that'd be great. This way you don't got to pay for a hotel. You just get it located where you want to be, where there's a lot of stuff you can get to within an hour or two. That would be perfect. Want to hike? Me and my wife love to hike, so plus to keep us in shape. Getting our older years, you want to stay active, because the minute you stop being active is when the check engine light comes on. Then you got to deal with a bunch of health issues. So it's better to eat right in your older years and try to stay in the best shape you can. All right, we'll be back. Oh, what happened? Wonder what happened there. Bike stalled out for some reason. I wonder what that was all about. Anyway, we're going to go the back way. The back door, man. This just goes right to Cortez. And we'll make a right, and we'll be right at the watering hole. Don't usually take this way, but why not? All right. Anybody want a soda? All right, here we are. Never know who's going to be up here and who's not going to be up here. Oh yeah, lots of bikes. Lots of machines, not as many as last week, but quite a few. When you see them parked out in the parking lot, and you know you got a lot of bikes. gonna park right over here. Usually a few guys I know. Yep, there's Matt. All right, we'll be back. Beautiful countryside over here in Brooksville. Lots of wide open properties. It's like a little pond right there, maybe. Yeah, it is a little spring. Anyway, I hope you're all enjoying the ride today. Hopefully you enjoy the shorter version instead of a steady flow of jibber jabber. Nothing wrong with talking, right? Plenty of information is always good to absorb. Alright, you saw my flasher. Thank you, sir. Alright, we're going to be going down a road called Johnson Road. Haven't had you on that yet either. And we will be back when we arrive. Now here's an incline you don't usually see in Florida every day of the week. That's a pretty good hill there. It looked a lot taller from the other side. But that's why they call this area Spring Hill and Brooksville. I took a picture of that church when I was in the Rat Salad Black Sabbath tribute band. Then we had somebody Photoshop a picture of us in front of that church. Pretty funny stuff. Anyway, once again, we'll be back. Here we are on another pretty big incline. Look at that. I mean, the roads out here are just endless. Nice and relaxing. And I am on the 2019 Kawasaki Versys 650, which I highly recommend. I mean, if you're looking for an affordable, that's Bayhead Road. We've been down that many a times. We're gonna go down this other road. Johnson Road is what I was talking about earlier. But anyway, if you want an affordable motorcycle that does it all, this bike came with the luggage set, the hard bags on the side, the hard bag on the top, all keyed to the ignition. Tax, tag, title, out the door. I think this is Johnson Road here. $10,700 out the door. So, and that's ready to travel. Jump on and go. And you can't beat the price. This is Johnson Road. And this bike will do 140 miles an hour. It's never going to do that with me on it. Has a 6-speed transmission. It has the same motor as the 650 Ninja ABS has. Vertical twin, and it is one hell of a motor. I mean, it's built to last, just like any Kawasaki product. One thing for sure, the Japanese motorcycle companies and manufacturers, they are number one. You gotta hand it to them. I mean, they build quality motorcycles that are built to last, and they're built to beat the living crap out of. I mean, you can ride one of these things into the dirt, and the harder you ride it, the more they like it. I mean, those little Ninja 400 I have, and that Z400, it loves to go high R's. You can go up to 12,000 RPMs for it in red lines. This one here is at 10. But this bike has heated grips. It has a GPS built to the ignition. It's got a USB port for charging up your phone and your cameras, batteries and stuff. It's got a cup holder. Did I say heated grips? Yeah, I did. Taller. Watch it, buddy. taller Giva windshield, which is great. I mean, you don't feel any wind in this pocket at all. So it's a very comfortable ride. But this is Johnson Road, just another road out in the middle of nowhere, and it's a narrow road. It's got some cows on it, cow pastures, wheat fields. Then it's got some little curves through the woods. It's been a while since I've been down this one. Pretty cool though. Anytime I can get a bike ride out in the middle of nowhere in the woods is good by me. What about you, huh? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that. It helps. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the content. Tell me what I can do to improve the content. I try to make it interesting. I know going around Brooksville can only be interesting for so long. That's why I'm making the videos a little shorter. So this way, the attention span to watching it might be a little better in the ratings. But the land keeps changing out here. You can have this guy over here on the right with all kinds of stuff in the house and barn over there in the back. Or you can have this guy over here that has land everywhere and just has cattle and bales up hay. A lot of money to be made off the land. But you are at the mercy of Mother Nature. But it's been pretty good. We've been pretty lucky with the hurricanes the last few years. I mean, they come around and they huff and puff and want to blow your house down, but we've been dodging the bullet. And as you've noticed, Johnson Road is kind of straight, just a bunch of farms and stuff. It's going to end right here. We're going to make a right-hand turn and we're going to head on back to the barn. So my name is Don, and this is Don's Moto Tours. I hope you enjoyed today's short jaunt around Brooksville, and I hope you tune in for many more vlogs. And in September we're going to be heading to the mountains. We're going to be in the North Carolina area, and we're going to be staying in Tellico Plains, Tennessee. We're going to be staying at the Lodge at Tellico, which check the video on the page here for that if you're planning a vacation. Oh, I couldn't tell you how tremendous it is to stay there. If you've got a motorcycle, they have a motorcycle garage with motorcycle parking. It's $5 a day to store your bike in the garage, which is well worth the $5. You can leave your name on the wall, and you can write the date you were there. Great rooms. Brian and Catherine will make you feel at home. So I highly advise that you get ahead and if you're going to be in the Tellico Plains area, which is the gateway to the most awesome riding roads in that part of the country, to name a few, you got the Cherahalla Skyway, you got 129, which goes to Robbinsville, to Deals Gap, where you'll find one of the most challenging and the most dangerous roads in the country, the Tail of the Dragon. And you can get your picture taken by killboy.com or Photos 129. And when you get home, you can buy yourself some high-res photos of yourself. So if you do the ride, make sure you shoot the guy a peace sign or a hands up, thumbs up, or whatever you want to do. Just don't flip them off. They're nice people. And then you can go on the Foothills Parkway. You can go on the Moonshiner. You can go to Wire Road. You can get to the Blue Ridge Parkway if you go over to Cherokee and Bryson City. You know, it has everything you can ask for. Highway 360, great road to ride. Not very many people ride it. And then you got Highway 72, which comes in the back door. There's a little corner there where 3 roads join together. It's like a fork in the road. The Pumpkin Center's there. They have custom t-shirts you can buy when you're there. They have a different model every year. Matter of fact, they got a sport bike shirt there. About time somebody comes out with sport bike rider shirt. Usually it's got a Harley Davidson on if you buy a motorcycle shirt. I don't know why Harley Davidsons are so popular on motorcycle shirts when there's so many sport bike riders in the country. But anyway, that's my story. But like I said, Tellico Plains, the Lodge at Tellico Hotel is the go-to place. Alright, I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Tell a friend. They can share it with another friend and we can get this channel moving. Alright, y'all have a great day now, you hear? And I'll see you next time.